Welcome to Create Your Own Online TV Show, Part 15. We're going to be looking at the Comment Tracker app. And this is quite complex to set up, so I'm going to give you an overview of it, but there will be some notes available as well. So you come over to the Comment Tracker app on the left-hand side. It's the double speech bubble in green. Click that and the pane will open on the right-hand side, and we will initially just see the source of YouTube. So it's actually going to pull out all comments made on the YouTube video. But if you want to track comments on your Google event page, then you're going to need to grab the source URL so that you can pull out those comments. So don't forget, these comment tracker apps only work when your Hangout is public. So that's very important to bear that in mind. Okay, so there you can see that the comment tracker is actually pulling out comments from YouTube. And then underneath, it's actually attempting to pull out comments from the G+ event page. But what you need to do to make sure it's working properly is to grab the correct URL. And in order to do that, the first thing you need to do from the event page is share the event. There's a button on the top right-hand corner which enables you to share the event. Once the event has been shared, you'll see that post in your stream. You will then share the share. So it's a bit complicated, but you just share it a second time. So another post is created. And it's this second post that you will need to select from the top right-hand corner the option to link to post. When you do that, that will give you the URL that you require. So you'll copy that to the clipboard and then pop back over to the Hangout. And in that sources line there, you're going to paste in that particular source, refresh it twice, and hopefully that should then start to pull out the comments from the Google event page. So once you've got the sources all in place, then you can go over to stream. And it's the stream where all the comments will be showing. And that looks like this. There's just one comment there at the moment. And that's been pulled out for a comment I made on that Google event page. And you can see the option, this little pin button, which if you click that, it will post that comment from the person and put it on the main screen inside the Hangouts. And when you've finished with displaying that comment, you just click that little push pin again. And you can delete those comments, you can hide the comments, all sorts of things. So that's how you get the comment tracker to work and pull out comments made by people on YouTube and the Google event page. So just a few things to talk about the differences between Comment Tracker and the Q&A app. Both of them work with public events. Both apps allow participants to be part of your show, and it's good for interaction, important to develop trust and demonstrate that you're not just reading from a script when live questions come into the Hangout. With the Comment Tracker, it pulls out comments from YouTube, Google Events, Google Posts, and there's a limit of 500 comments per show. But with the Q&A app, you can actually have more questions. In fact, you can have between 3,000 and 5,000 questions. And it's perfect for answering questions during the show. And after the show, you can filter the questions and just see the answered questions. So there's more options for people after the event filtering the questions so that they can actually also click on one of the answered questions and go straight to that part in the Hangout. You certainly can't do that with Comment Tracker. That's much more managed at the end by the actual Hangout producer inside the show. So it's just limited to that. So you really need to think which is the best one for you, and basically that decision will, I guess, depend on surely the size of the audience. If you've got thousands of people interacting, you might want the Q&A app, but perhaps if you want a little bit more control and just limit it to key comments and questions, use the comment tracker. But just to say, at the end of the Hangout that's run using the scheduled Hangout on air, using the Q&A app, the YouTube video has an extra little button at the bottom. Can you see that? Be part of the conversation. When you click that, that will show you all the questions that have been asked during the Hangout show. Hope that's helpful. It is quite a complex topic, this, and it's quite hard to demonstrate in a training video like this.